Hello, today is Monday, July the 18th, 2016. I'm Rob Jones and this is Keeping Up with the Joneses. On today's episode, I'm going to show you how to circumvent YouTube's Content ID system so you can abuse it with Apple's Garageband for iOS. For the regular viewers of this channel, I want to apologize. This is not going to be one of those episodes where I tell you what's going on with the Joneses. I'm going to use today's episode as a platform to report a problem to YouTube and possibly Apple and show them how it's affecting me, a daily YouTuber, and many other YouTubers. As a general rule, when it comes to my YouTube videos, I avoid commercial music. I don't want other people claiming my videos, so I avoid it in the room. If it's on a TV or radio, or if I can hear it, I move or I turn it off. On January the 20th of this year, Apple released a major update to Garageband for iOS that included live loops. Live loops are little pieces of audio. When you piece them all together, you can make a nice little soundtrack. The software comes default with nine preset templates of music laid out, which was great because as someone who doesn't understand music, like myself, I was able to start from that point and see how things were put together. I still don't understand it, but I've made some stuff that isn't bad. There's 9 different templates, and then there's one for creating one from scratch, where there's nothing pre-laid out in it. You just go through and you pick the live loops that you want to use to make your songs. So with Apple's live loops on GarageBand for iOS, since you have the 9 templates of a pre-laid out song, template meaning it's already pre-laid out with about 50 loops, and you can play through the progression and use the song and modify it and change it or use it as is. However, some YouTubers are claiming that they own these songs. For the purposes of this demonstration, I'm going to use GarageBand on Karen's iPad, but I make all of my songs in GarageBand on my iPhone. I thought I could avoid all of the music copyright claims by making my own. Several people on YouTube have proven me wrong. Live loops, EDM, hip-hop, dubstep, R&B, house, chill, rock, electro-funk, beat masher, and this is an empty template. There's nothing in there. So what they do is they use the template nearly as close to original as possible with only small modifications, because what they know is that lots of other users like myself, especially in the beginning, used it with only slight to none modifications on the song and then use that for their video. People are taking these songs, at least 3 that have affected me, and they're putting them up on YouTube and they're claiming copyright. So that way if anybody else uses that song, a copyright claim is put on the other person's video who also made their song the exact same way. I've had 3 claims put on 3 different videos of mine by 3 different people. And what I'm going to show you is 4 steps for each one. I'm going to show you the original email claim. Then I'm going to show you their video with their song. Then I'm going to show you my video with my song. And then I'm going to show you in GarageBand how easy it is to make that song. Okay, I'm going to start by going through some email claims that I've received from YouTube. A few of them are legitimate. The one you're currently looking at is when I posted a clip of Allyson on Best Friends Whenever. That content is owned by Disney. I did not try to appeal that claim because that is accurate. I've never tried to appeal an accurate claim. Here's a claim where I took video inside of a Chihuly store where things were for sale. And this was the second time that Chihuly has tried to claim my video, even though the curator of the store said that it was perfectly okay to record and take pictures in the store. The purple flags are when someone claimed something on one of my videos. The other emails are just duplicates. So purple is a claim and green is a release. Here's a claim on my 500th YouTube video, titled 45 Years and 500 Videos. It was my 45th birthday, and I knew that it was going to have a claim applied to it because I, on purpose, used 3 songs that are not owned by me, not made by me. For instance, Cheek to Cheek by Frank Sinatra, the California song by Phantom Planet, and another California song at the end, California Love. I did not appeal this claim because that would look negatively upon me and I would never win. This was the first time someone tried to claim the music in one of my YouTube videos that I made myself. It was in the video 3 Girls in Little Tokyo, Season 2, Episode 13. The copyrighted song was No Identity by Symphonic Distribution. I immediately appealed this claim because they made a song in Garageband the exact same way I did. They posted it to YouTube and then claimed copyright ownership of it. I immediately appealed their claim, and then almost as immediately, I got a reply, after reviewing your dispute, Symphonic Distribution has decided that their copyright claim is still valid. Well, there's no way that it was. So they know that they were abusing the YouTube Content ID system. So I appealed a second time and then received this. Good news, after reviewing your dispute, Symphonic Distribution has decided to release their copyright on your video. Of course they did. They never owned it, and they were afraid because I used the words abuse, content ID, in my description of the email that was sent to YouTube and them about them claiming they owned this. The first person who claimed ID on me also claimed ID on other people. And as you can see, their video no longer exists. However, I did get a web archive of the comments. It was happening to all of these other YouTubers. And these are not kind comments because they also know that this person did not own the content. Now that their video is gone, I can't play it for you and show you that it's identical to the one that I made. But what I can do is show you my song, and then I'll show you how I made it. So let's go to hip hop. This was the very first one that was claimed on me. The first time everybody opens this template, this is what they see. And you can play it in any order you want, but you tend to, if you're in America, you tend to do it from left to right. As you can see, that was my song, and that was the same song that someone else claimed that they owned. This was the second song that I created, used in one of my videos, and someone else claimed. I immediately appealed, and it was immediately released. Here is the second song to claim copyright on one of my videos with a song that I created. Now I'm going to show you my song in this video Now I have to move to this point in the video because this is all they were claiming. They were claiming a section of music where no one was talking. When I make my songs, I make them anywhere between 1 minute and 3 minutes long, and then if that isn't long enough for the video, I will just loop it. Okay, now let's move on to the second one, which was claimed on mine, which was a house song from this template. Now, the claimant song on this one is not played in order. It may not be exactly the same. However, enough of it was the same that it claimed mine. On a season 1 episode from 2010, I was recording Allyson at the Americana, and there was a song playing in the background. There's My Lover. And I did appeal this because I didn't feel like the video was using the song. It just happened to be there in the background, and for the most part, it wasn't even that loud. I was talking over it, and it's not the entire song. But after I appealed it, UMG decided that their copyright claim was still valid. So I can't monetize that video. And I know that this happens to a lot of people. But I was willing to just let that one go because it was their music. This is part of the reason why I avoid having music that I didn't make in my videos. Here's another claim on a Disneyland video. But a different company is claiming rights to the same clip that's at the end of the video. And I looked them up. They have no ownership of Disney content or the content from the video that I put at the end. I appealed it, and it was released. Now, I was disappointed when I got this content claim. It's from a Ken Block video I did at YouTube's Space LA this year. And I did use video of me recording their screen. And then when I didn't record the screen of the video playing, I used the actual video from online. So I was disappointed that I saw this one because I know that I didn't own that, and I figured that they were claiming it. But after looking up this company claiming the content, I realized that I couldn't find anywhere where they were in any relation to Ken Block or any of his partners. So I appealed, thinking that they were unrelated and it was a coincidence. And shortly thereafter, the video was released because that company did not own any of the content. And now we come to today's content ID claim. I received this morning. Someone was claiming content on my video, Meet the Parents Part 2, Season 2, Episode 53, with whatever their song is. I immediately appealed it because I made the song that was in it. They didn't. After my appeal, I immediately received this. After reviewing your dispute, ONErpm has decided that their copyright claim is still valid. This again is an abuse of the Content ID system because they know that they can't own that song. So I have appealed a second time and have not received a response yet. Here is the third time that this has happened to me, and this one is currently under appeal, the second time I've appealed. This is what their song sounds like. Here's my video and the video that they're claiming they own the song on. And now let's move on to today's claim, which is R&B. I think I've shown all the proof anyone needs to see, either at Apple or YouTube, to confirm that these individuals on YouTube that are claiming copyright to these songs should not have copyright to these songs and be claiming other people's, like my videos, on YouTube. I work very hard on my channel. I was hoping to avoid this by making my own music. It makes me sorry that I used anything close to a template because people are doing this. But I'm glad now I'm far enough along to where anything I make now, I literally don't use a template. I make it from scratch because I've learned just enough to piece something together. So this can be fixed by Apple by claiming those songs or any iteration of those songs that are close enough on YouTube and making them open for anyone to use so no one else can claim them. Or YouTube could do the exact same thing. Apple, I work very hard on my daily episodes of Keeping Up with the Joneses for YouTube. What I need from you is to help fix this problem with YouTube or on your own, and give me a more professional version of iMovie for the iPhone so that way I can go to the next level and I don't need to use anything like Final Cut or a laptop for that matter. I like working on my phone. YouTube, what I need from you is to work with Apple or take it upon yourself to sample all of these templates and remove anyone who has copyrights to them so that way I don't have to deal with it, other people don't have to deal with it. And I had attempted to resolve this through YouTube multiple times since it started happening, but I just kept getting boilerplate answers. So I'm using today's episode, the entire episode, just so that way I hope I get your attention just enough to where you'll see that this is a problem and I need help with it. On all of my videos from season 2, I end with an outro and then a credits page. And on that page, it says original music by Rob Jones. I use Garageband for iOS, so that way I can say that and make all of my songs. I would like to keep it that way. For all of the other people that are also dealing with these claiming trolls on YouTube, I hope this video helps in some way. Share it, quote tweet it with YouTube hashtag or their account. And finally, no Pokemon were harmed in the making of today's episode. However, I would like some YouTube trolls to lose copyright privileges for their entire account forever. Here are some stats for my Keeping Up with the Joneses YouTube channel. 100% of all videos, which is over 600 on my YouTube channel, were recorded on an iPhone. 95% of all videos on my YouTube channel were edited on an iPhone. 100% of the videos from season 2 were recorded on my iPhone 6 Plus, which I'm using now. 95% of the videos recorded in season 2 were edited on my iPhone 6 Plus. This season I've switched between a tripod, a selfie stick, and my new JOBY to hold my camera. And recently I'm using a Rode VIDEOMIC Me to improve the audio quality. I'm always carrying my ANKER POWERCORE Plus to keep my phone charged while I'm recording. It will recharge my phone up to 4 times from dead. Thanks for watching Keeping Up with the Joneses. I'm Rob Jones. In the outro, my daughter Allyson is going to tell you to like this video and subscribe. I would do what she says.
When my dad and manager, Rob Jones, isn't managing my career, or when he isn't providing IT support for his clients, he's working very hard on daily episodes for his YouTube channel. Please subscribe to this channel. It's a great way to show support for all his hard work. So please click those like buttons for all the episodes and post as many comments and questions as you have for me. I'm Allyson Nicole Jones. Thanks for watching Keeping Up with the Joneses. Toodles.